Right now?
Yeah?
So, besides picking on Joe Anderson,
Besides that.
month, newsletter, huh?
Yeah?
State of the Union.
Yep.
So Joe Anderson, who's filming this, wants me to tell you what I'm passionate about. Right now, the state of Highway 85, what are we passionate about? We're passionate about, and I'm gonna swear, getting shit right. Joe Anderson here would like me to speak about the state of the union of Highway 85 and do something different for our newsletter. So here we go. What was the first question you wanted to cover, Joe?
The state of Highway 85.
That's right. Joe Anderson here wants us to do something different on our newsletter, to shoot out a video that talks about the state of the union for Highway 85. And the state of the union for Highway 85 is innovate or die. And we are doing everything we can internally to be pushing forward on growing on our capabilities, providing better services than we've ever provided before, having the ability to develop ways to have our clients have much higher return on their investments. We want quality, we want to be innovators, we want to be pushing forward. So that is what our focus has been all year, and it's just been steamrolling every day. My theme is 2% better than yesterday. And we're just chunking away at that. And hopefully you on the other end are noticing that we're making some improvements. No, we're not perfect everywhere, but we want to be perfect everywhere. And then when we get to what we think is perfect, then we're going to reevaluate like we're doing right now and then take it to the next level. So that is really the state of the union for Highway 85, is getting our shit together and better here, and then providing more value and better services for our clients. It's the running theme right now. Ready for this?
We're ready.
Say hi to Sean Green.
Hi, Sean Green.
Late night meeting, and for some reason, Joe Anderson's still here.
Because I live here.
Our focus for the whole quarter is the client health, right, Sean Green?
Right.
And the team health. That is our main thing here at Highway 85 right now.
What does that mean?
It means simply we've reworked the org chart, met individually on unique abilities for different team members, tried to realign, but make sure that we had the right tools and the right people in the right places to deliver the best service to the client and have the happiest team on this end. And then on the flip side, all the sales growth and things we want to do, we just taken a kind of a step back and let's work on the processes, let's work on our flow and capabilities, so that we are delivering to our clients the best service that we possibly can. And the goal is to get 2% better every day, and it's repeated over and over. Whatever we're doing that day, does it align with the health of our clients and adding value, a bigger return on their investment. Can we be better at something with the client? And let's make that happen. Can we communicate better? And let's work on the tool to communicate with the client better. So that's our focus all quarter, is just to be a better company. Is that good?
That's good. So today's a Monday. How are we 2% better today than we were on Friday?
Today?
Today.
Just me being here. I've been out of town for 2 weeks, so getting back on track for some of the high-level stuff that we've been working on, and we've made some progress in our warehouse with some ideas. We made some progress with how we're going to manage our FedEx, all in today, 2% better.
Sean Green, how are you 2% better today?
Set aside a bunch of goals up on the board here and knocked out 3 of them today.
Sweet.
Boom.
Good job.
Focus of Highway 85 for this complete quarter was to take a complete step back on our growth and pushing some things forward, and it's the health of our clients, the health of our team, we're number one and number two. And then penetrating the Arizona market and providing more locally than on the outside is our current focus. And so what does that mean? We've been doing a lot of growth with our warehousing, with our production, and growing capabilities and adding staff, but now it was taking a big step backwards, reevaluating, and how can we deliver a better product in the shop? How do we sharpen up and get 2% better in the warehouse every single day? And how do we have better show services and deliverables on the other end? From a marketing standpoint, from a planning standpoint for our clients, how do we provide more value and have them get a better ROI and more value from Highway 85? So that has been our focus, and also the team. We spent the time to reevaluate everybody's position in this team, change some people, we redid the whole org chart so that it fit who Highway 85 is now, as it benefited each individual and how we serviced our clients. So we've been super passionate about it. It's what we talk about every Monday morning in the meeting, what our focus is, so we make sure we're laser focused in on everything that we're doing for this particular quarter. Health of our clients and health of the team.
How are we better than we were at the start of the year, 6 months ago?
How are we better?
Yes.
I'd say I think the key thing is the communication between the team is improving. We've had some of these tools in place, but if we're all not living in the project management software and the inventory management software, and not holding meetings to hold meetings, but we're really moving the needle on things and on a communicating standpoint, I see that's where we've gotten stronger. Both internally, for our clients, pushing some boundaries in all avenues. We want to be delivering a better service. We want helping our clients plan better for the shows, getting better returns. It's been a passion of ours for a while, but it's like on full force. We've put even more emphasis and more money where our mouth is, in expansion, in people, in processes, and don't have everything perfect, but we're inching at getting 2% better every day, 2% better every day, and then trying to bring that drive and that passion that we have to our clients and their planning and improving their trade show programs right now is a huge emphasis. And it's even in our marketing. It's all about trying to add some value, and so we think everybody could do it better. And there's always room to grow. There's always room to try new things. There's always room to push boundaries and get better returns on every dollar you're spending. And yeah, we're just passionate about it right now. Give me another question.
What about the GPS kit? Why are we talking about that so much?
The GPS kit. Okay, so that's a tool to help, a simple basic tool that we've been pushing and we developed a year ago to help. It's not just for trade show managers, but it's what it's intended for. It's how to just ask yourself, why am I doing this? What is the success criteria? Getting those things down on paper, really identifying what you need to achieve, and then looking at your audience and understanding your audience's terrain, and that's in the end is your fuel and all the different aspects of that. How to amp up your service, how to amp up all those services that you're doing. What's worked in the past, what hasn't worked in the past, and look at this at every level from every single trade show, whether it's your 10 by 10, whether it's just a tabletop version that you're having some offsite, at some resort, to your 80 by 90 exhibit for CES. They all are super important. And so the GPS is just a simple tool, just to plop out, put yourself through it every single time on every single one, because the player's usually different, the salesperson going different, the objective, the show, and get really clear on your planning. And we do that kind of stuff constantly, and I'm running client after client through these things. Some with resistance, some not, some don't want to change, some really appreciate it. But it makes a huge difference. Who doesn't like the plan? Who doesn't want to achieve the goals that get set? So that's the GPS.
What's going on at the warehouse?
Okay, so let's talk about another, as far as now we talked a little bit about the GPS, let's talk about something we're doing here internally, and that's our warehousing facility. It's the podcast studio. We have a young entrepreneurial training center that we're building over there, but we have another building. We put a ton of effort into forklifts, new racking, improving on our software, more staff, and we are getting all of our clients organized. We're getting our efforts organized. We have staging areas in room like we never had before, so we're not on top of each other. It's been about a three-month process now of moving in and getting things dialed in. We've got probably another couple of months on the internal paperwork side of things and getting things into the system. That's, to be honest, in the past we've used a software like Exhibit Force and been afraid to put our clients, let our clients have access to their own stuff, just simply because, you know, we weren't that good at it and we weren't that confident in having people live in it, and now we want you to live in it. I hate that answer. So there you go. Why would you add something to me? I gotta go do work.
Okay. What are some big shows coming up in the next 3 to 6 months that if people aren't planning to be at, they should be?
I don't know.
You know any big shows coming up in the next 3 to 6 months?
Zero. Bad question. You can edit that.
Okay.
It's focus on, what is it I've been saying? I have it written up on the board. Our focus is, Jesus Christ. Pause it. I've been saying it over and over. And I don't like anything I just said. So you can delete all that. I need to move on. You got enough? Bye.